Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. Really lovely to have you here, as always. And it's Saturday today, so it's the Saturday between Christmas and New Year. So I'm going to do some book page making, as I usually do on a Saturday. And I have sat and had a little play and made this lovely junk journal insert. So I'll probably only get... well, I'll make another one with you and then I might get one more made. That's papers that I've got here. So I'll probably get 3 of these made. So again, not a mass make unless you are able to sit at your desk for, a whole day or a good long while. Then you could definitely do a mass make. Got a bit of string tied up there, a bit of cotton tied up in my string. Okay, so it is just a booklet. It is made out of book page. It's got book page in the middle, which is from one of my vintage books, which is on the English Lake. So it's book page, and then I've backed the book page onto some lovely paper. This is from Tanya's new kit about to be released. Tanya is Tatty Treasure on YouTube and Etsy, and this is Meadow Mouse. So this is one of those lovely more plain pages. There are quite a few plain pages, three I think, maybe 4, amongst all the other beautiful ones, and I just chose to use these plain pages because I think they make a lovely outside cover for this. So basically I'll show you, I'll do one with you, but I put book page, backed it with that because I think it makes a lovely outside, and then just folded 2 flaps in and reinforced the middle with some washi, and then you can put on it whatever you want. So I'm using some Tim Holtz that I've got ready cut and sitting around and just begging me to use. So I actually cut a divot out of that piece and put a pocket on the front, even though I'm not put anything on it. But yeah, nice big pocket there, be lovely with some lace down it. These will be fabulous to decorate, over the top if that's your thing. I haven't decorated down here or the back or put any fabric or any bling or anything on them, but you could really go to town. So you can put anything here. You could put another pocket, you could put a belly band, a side tuck, whatever you wanted. I've just put a tuck, quite a big tuck, but a tuck and a few pieces in it. So I've got a ticket, a lovely vintage playing card, nothing done to it at all, in a glassine bag, and a lovely part of a large oversized ruler piece. So all lovely bits to play with. I think that might have been a cat hair in my mouth. The joys of owning a cat. And then this side, I decided, again, you could put anything on this side that I'd said on there, but I've attached like a scrappy pad or a journaling pad. So I've not made it removable. I've just put a piece on the back that glues down, but I can still see all the lovely book page behind. And then I've just put some random things I had sitting around. So some of my vintage math paper, a guest check with nothing done to it, lovely for writing on, piece of vellum, just a piece of scrap I had sitting around, and then kind of made a cover, not exactly, but just a piece of scrapbook paper which is a bit stronger on the front, and this happens to be Tim Holtz. And then I just stapled the top, and then I've put a label on it so it can be personalised and it covers the staples. I just put a little field notes on there, but again, you could put you could make the front of your book very decorative should you choose to put a book in. You could put magnets to close it and make those tucks as well, to put something in there and then open and get to that. You could put lovely lace or string going round, or elastic. So many things you can do with it, just so many. But yeah, it was reasonably easy to make. Didn't take much working out, and it's a lovely little thing just to stick in a journal. Now it could also be Happy Mail, or a journal on its own should you put a bit of a bigger book in it. But isn't that lovely? Be nice with things popped in the back of the string as well. Yeah, lovely. And I think as well as the book page, this lovely paper makes it as well, because it's like a very old aged grungy kind of Hessian. So which book did I use? So I used this one, which is my Lake District book, and again I've got a double page, and I think I'll try and remember the way I started to do another one and then stopped. I thought no, I better do them all on camera because I'll forget what I'm doing, or I'll have sat at my desk an hour before I start filming, which I don't want to do either. So I took the top and the bottom off, which, you know, they're going to be lovely something or another's, but not on this. Let's pop that down so that I've got the lovely book page. Now, it's reasonably thick, this. If you want to use up thin book page, you could use thicker paper, because this is just 100, I think that's 100 GSM paper I'm sticking on it. You know, you could use thicker paper and thinner book page. However that works. You could stick 2 pieces of this together, you know, to make it that little bit thicker, just to give it a little bit of strength, as it's going to be, you know, a cover. It doesn't need to be really strong. You know, we want to fold it, and it does want to perhaps be small enough to go inside a journal. You know, you don't want it massively bulky, do you? So then I just, oops, I didn't press that hard to start with. For some reason I've got big glue globs. I just, what kind of glue is this? Glue stick? I just glue sticked the back of this paper because it is very porous. Soaks the glue up very much. So this glue stick that I use, it's particularly good for this because you get plenty down when you press on it, but you don't get, you know, thick wet marks coming through the paper. Well, I haven't had yet. I won't say never, because that's when things happen. I've got some extra big book pages for gluing on as well. Look. Quite like that bit there, so let's try and do it near the bottom. And then I just stuck it onto the bottom there like that. I will be continuing with Meadow Mouse, that journal. When I went in the box to get these papers out, it was looking at me, that beautiful journal. I'd forgotten how cute it was with that lovely blue jewel on it. So yeah, I will be finishing that maybe a couple of days after, you know, 2nd and 3rd of January, after New Year, I was going to say. I think that's when I'll be finishing that, because I've got another fabulous project in the pipeline that I'm dying to get started on. So that's all I did. Oh no, I forgot to fold what I did before I put it on here was I folded these over. I haven't done it here, look. So let's do it now. It's easier to do it before you put this backing paper on, because you can see what you're doing. So that, yeah, I made it even. That's why I did it like that, so I could get both sides the same. Let's see if I can. I've already gone off pieced. I don't suppose it matters. Oh yeah, and you get that bulge in it when you fold it. So I don't suppose it matters too much. But if you can remember to put that fold in first, look, I've got a crease there now. Don't suppose it matters. I folded it the opposite way to what I wanted it. Anyhow, whichever way you do it. I did it like that, and then I trimmed it down. I put the folds in before, there's my bone folder gone, before it dried completely, so that it dries, you know, folded over like that rather than straight. Yeah, so you can see I've not quite got that level there. I have got one here that I started to do. I'll show you in a minute. But then I just trimmed the whole thing. I need to make a mark roughly where it is, about there, so that I got the top and the bottom. Ooh. Level. Didn't have that problem last time. That would be that folded over bit. Okay, not too much here. Don't know why that wasn't such hard work last time, but it wasn't. It didn't fight me like that. And then take the end bits off, and then I've got, I suppose I could have done that and then folded it, couldn't I? Leave that up to Denise, because you can do the other one. Do the other one while you're at it. So this one I glued and then thought, oh, I should be showing you how to do that. So I did this one exactly the same. Going to work out where the fold is there. That No. Didn't think it was. Yeah, I don't know why that's so hard to cut. I know it's got a few layers, but the first one didn't do that. Maybe the glue had not set on the first one when I did it. Okay, are we nice and... Got 2 to go at now. Look, so I am mass making, sort of. If mass is more than one, which I don't think it is, aren't they? Gorgeous, look. Make sure I get the words the right way up. Put a lid on that. So, first thing I'm going to do is ink round them, which takes a moment or two, because I want it both sides. So, it's not my first video since Christmas, so I think I've said to you all, I hope you've had a nice Christmas. If you missed that video, I hope you had a nice Christmas. It is New Year's Eve tomorrow, so I will be doing the draw for the Christmas Day and the Boxing Day. Was it a scrappy make? Yeah, it was a scrappy journal make. So I will be drawing that tomorrow, so keep your eye out for that. If you've commented enter me on either of those videos, you will be in the draw. If you haven't, you've very quickly got time to go and do it. I will be pulling the names first thing New Year's Eve morning and doing the film, and then it will go up sometime that day. And maybe if I'd have cut those open like that rather than shut, I'd have got a better sorry, threw it on the floor, a better cut, because it's not quite square. Maybe that's what I did last time. Yeah, maybe I had the flaps open. Yeah, that's better. Now I've got to ink it again though. Sorry and all that, but yeah, I could see it wasn't very square. Yeah, that way. Must have done it that way, because that one's the same. I can see it's not square at the edge. It kind of goes up. That's definitely better. Now, can you stand up this time and not fall over? I think I'll just do one at a time, because you don't want to watch me ink forever, do you? I did actually round the corners on these as well, on the other one, so I think I'll do that on these. I had to dig out this because I still haven't located all the things from my room yet. Well, not about located them, I do know where they are, just haven't brought them all back in yet. Neil's not back at work until tomorrow, so I've not really had any time in here. Well, not really, not at all. I think half an hour when I filmed the other day, and then this hour today. Yeah, so I like those curled. This one I made a bit taller at the back, but it doesn't matter. I can always put some lace or something down it. I'll probably do that. I've got some here, look. Should put some down now. No, because it needs to be drying, doesn't it? I probably only want half that as well, I don't know. But I'll put some of that on it when we're done. Then the middle, I put some lovely washi. Try this. Oops. This is one that I got from Tanya in my Christmas box. A box full of beautiful, beautiful washes. Lots of blues in them, which I think she heard me say I needed. But it's, and I've not got any wide washes. Maybe that's what she heard me say, I don't know. But there's some lovely white. I mean, this is wide, but there's some even wider than this in it. Okay, I don't know how straight that is. I didn't get the other one that I made straight. That looks a bit straighter than my first attempt. And again, you could glue it down if you want it extra strong. I've just done it the lazy way today. Like I say, this paper is very porous, so it probably will grab and hold that. If it happens to come up, I can soon put a blob of glue under it. Yeah, just to protect the centre there, so it, you know, it's opening and closing all the time. Let me put that bit of washi there, because I don't waste it. Lid on that. Okay, so that's the basic piece. I've lost the one. It's here, look. And then it's all about deciding what you want on it and decorating it. So I've got bits and pieces in here. I've got all sorts on my desk, can you see? It's a right holy mess, just for a change. I've got another one of those. It's big. Oh, I like that bingo card. Yes. Oh, I like it on a slant as well. Do I want that as a pocket? I just like that down, actually. I don't know about getting some lace over that edge, though. I could put it on the inside, couldn't I? I just really like that, so let's put it down. Just something about the two browns there. So I'm not going to put it as a pocket. I'm just going to put it as the cover. The pretty on the cover. Ooh. So we won't be seeing the new year in. We never see the new year in here, to be honest. Not since we were young and drinkers. Younger, shall I say. And drinkers, which we're not anymore. We just can't. We're out of practice, I think. I don't know. It's not that we can't cope with the drinking. It's that we can't cope with the aftermath of the drinking. Yeah, I think I got some lace on the outside of that, not the in. Just spotted some black here. If we make this one a darker one, or no, it's covering all that bingo up, isn't it? The thing about putting it on the inside is, if I can cut some of that down, you know, it'll interfere with the opening of that, whereas this, let me try and cut straight-ish, make it a lot thinner, see what I think to that. Because I do quite like the black on there with the black words from the bingo. Yeah. I'll put it on last though, remind me, because it'll be wet, won't it? Just have a look. Goes a bit wobbly there. Don't suppose it matters. Yeah, if I put it there so it goes in a little bit, then I can put the tie across that bit and it's not going to affect it, is it? I can put a label on the bottom if I want. But let's have a look at the inside then. So what have we got? I'm just, you know, making life easy by using all my Tim Holtz bits and pieces. That's too wide, that's a shame, because I'll, oh, is it? I was going to say, because I'll do, yeah, it is a bit, oh, it's not, it will just fit. I like the fact that you can see the pocket behind it, not the pocket, the paper behind it when you take whatever's in the pocket out. So if I'm, you know, I'm going to do it as a pocket, so I'm just going to glue it in a U shape, 3 sides. Don't know what I'm going to put in it. Some vellum would be nice in it, wouldn't it? Could even have some things tucked in that bit there as well. Let's try that. I've got my little vellum pad here, so I've got one of these lovely, if you can, yeah, you can see that. It's like a rose pattern, big rose. I'm just wondering if I can fold it into 3 and then it can be used, can't it, by whoever gets the piece. You're going to be too tall. What do you look like sticking out? No. I'm going to trim it on the noisy thing. Oh, it moved. Let me try that again. That's better. It's a little bit slippery. So yeah, we're looking forward very much so to getting back to normal here after the, well, it's not exactly been crazy, but you know, it's been Tim Holtz pictures there, look. Like that. Souvenir views. And a little ticket. Purchase receipt. United States money order. There, that's nice, isn't it? And I'm going to put one of those booklets here. So I've got some bits and pieces here. Not those, they're tags. Papers. Those on these guest things. I think that's enough. I had a piece of Tim Holtz from my cover, didn't I? I don't think I've got any. Oh, shouldn't we put a doily in it? Let's have a doily in this one. So, let's have the guest check and the doily as the cover. So I just tucked that up. Don't know if I want to put a label on it though. I probably want a piece of. Does that go? Not really. I used that for the back, didn't I? I've got one of these cut out that I haven't used. Yeah, let's use that. I wanted to be a bit lower than that, didn't it? Out there. Perfect. So that's going to be the cover. Then we'll have the doily inside, and then the guest check. Sticks out a bit, that doily, but that's okay because it will bend. Piece of vellum. You need trimming. Of course, you could just grab in your scrap box. I haven't returned my scrap box to my desk yet, so I can't. But I've got plenty of scrap, as you can see, sitting around, and I don't want to let go of that, but we'll have to, Denise. Let's trim this down. There's 2 pages here, and I put the other 2 in the other booklet. So you line everything up again now, so that the staples grab everything. Couple of pages of those at the back. I think that's the way to do it. Bit of Punch and Judy for you there. That's the way to do it. Want something on the back like I did before, so I just put something like that. Use this one, so it's pretty-ish, but it's stuck down, so you can't, tear it off and use it or whatever. So I'll just staple those together, and then I'll check the. Oh dear, no lid on my glue. And I'll check the length. Go on. I put my staples fairly close together so I can put a label over it. They're not level, but the label will hide that. Can anyone see my pliers? There they are. They're certainly not level, Denise. So I think it's going to be an evening in front of the TV again. We have done that so many times this Christmas, I can't tell you. We've been real couch potatoes given the opportunity, when we've been on our own. Just going to tuck those in. Mr. Simba thinks it's wonderful. Nothing better for him than sitting doing nothing in a nice warm cosy living room with his mummy and his daddy nearby. Yeah, I'm just going to trim everything off, I think. The other I left hanging, but I'm going to have this one trimmed. That's it. Make sure it fits. I didn't, did I? Oh, there's plenty. Oh, I'm not sure about that. It's a bit bright, isn't it now? I'll put a big label on it. I checked the other one and said I didn't like it. I think what I was going to do was put the green and then completely forgot. Let's just take some of that down. And then that white piece there I'm completely gluing down. So the rest of it will work like a notebook, or it could be a tear pad if you wanted to tear things out. Or just hidden journaling. Well, I left the lid off, but it's still working fine. Oops. put some glue where there shouldn't have been. I did. Now I have covered quite a bit of the book page up there, but you can still see it. It's come down a bit wonky, but it's fine. So that's quite a nice little pad. Like I say, you could make really neat ones if neat and organised is your thing. I think I'm going to round those. That's it. Give it a little bit of something, and then I want a nice big label. Let's get the box full out. Take some of the floweriness away. Yeah, I'm just going to go with that one. I'm not even going to think about it. Just ink it. Because it covers the staples nicely and it's a nice long... No, I think in theory it goes that way, but I quite like it that way. It's very Art Deco-y, isn't it? Yeah. And like I say, it covers up a bit of the floral. So yeah, no mass make for me because, like I say, Neil's downstairs and we've got some more Christmas decorations to put away. A few more and then we're done. And we're cooking tea together tonight. We're having a use it up cheese kind of night, so we're having a baked camembert, which is Neil's favourite. He loves those, and some the crispy tacos, you know, the triangular things, with some local Lincolnshire red cheese that we like, and some beetroot and other veggies. Some garlic breads, very unhealthy, and nibbly tea. I want a word down there of some description. What do you say? Journal? No. This is where I spend all my time. Timeless. I like that one. Let's go with that one. Yeah, again, I think the fun in these is going to be in the decorating, definitely. I have kind of thrown these together. I'll put some lace on the front of that one because I didn't fold it very straight. What did I do with it? I could even go at an angle with the lace, couldn't I? Down there. Kind of throws it off a bit, doesn't it? I think I'll do that. I like that. Oh, I'm guessing the lid wasn't on that. Catapulted it across the table. Don't know how far down you went. Stick it down. I can always put some more in. Oh, that's quite good actually. I think we got it all. I'm thinking I could stick a pocket on the back of this one instead of on the front, couldn't I? A little tucky thing. Where? I like that. Stick a couple of those in. Okay, let's just use this for a small tuck pocket at the back. Oops. Here's a letter. I like that where flashcard. Can be used as ephemera or it can be used for journaling on. And then a ticket. So you can really load them up Yeah, that's cute. And make make loads and make everyone different. I could mass make a lot of them the same. Just in a lovely little label there that's appealing to me. Will it go anywhere? No. No. Right, I'm even getting string out of the scrappy box. That's it. What have we got? I've got this black too much. Am I going too much black? That brown's nice, isn't it? Let's have some thin brown ribbon round it. I like it to go around twice, and then you've got a good amount to wrap. Should you put lots of fat things in it? Cute. Okay, so I'm not going to do the other one with you. I'm going to leave it at that. I know that's only a half an hour video, but you get the idea. And if you're anything like me, you'll be ready to be off and making one now. Where did I put it? Here. Okay, so I've got this lovely blue one, look, ready to go. But for now, let me move my blue paper so you can see a bit better. And I can see a bit better. But for now, that's them. So this one, pocket on the front. Just put some paper folded up in it probably. Yep, lovely tuck with bits and pieces in. This lovely scrappy pad. And then this one, no tuck on the front, but it's got one in the back, pocket in the back. Another lovely scrappy pad there. And then that lovely, you can't see the words through it because I folded it threefold, but you know, if you had a thinner piece you could. Okay, I've really enjoyed making those. Yeah, it's been a nice foray back into playing with the bits and pieces on my desk, so I hope you've enjoyed watching me make them. As always, let me know if you have a go or if you're going to have a go. I don't think I've seen anybody make them, or definitely not recently. So yeah, hope I've inspired you to do something. Have a lovely new year if you don't see me or hear from me beforehand. I mean, there will be videos up, but it doesn't mean that you'll necessarily get to me. But yeah, look out for the drawing tomorrow, and then I don't know what I'm doing on New Year's Day. I might do the same thing. I might do another, build another journal out of my stash and give it away. Who knows? You'll have to come and see. Okay, thanks for staying with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.